Well, good morning. Well, good afternoon, and welcome to Morning Gospel Fuel with Mr. G. It is Saturday, July 31st, the final day of July already. And it is the 17th Saturday of Ordinary Time, and it is also the memorial of St. Ignatius of Loyola, who is a very popular saint, actually. He's the one where we get Ignatian spirituality from. Um, as far as like meditation and contemplation, and as far as like discernment of moments of discernment of both consolation and desolation and stuff like that, just the spiritual battle that we all go through internally. And so he's got some great Ignatian spirituality exercises that he quote unquote came up with, I guess. He was the main founder of the Society of Jesus, which are the Jesuits. And he was around during the Counter-Reformation, so around the 1500s. And he was also a priest, of course, but he was also a soldier before he had his conversion. But his main I would say, contribution to the church is that inspired spiritual direction that he provides. He was around during the medieval time period, later, like the 1500s. And he is the patron saint of Catholic soldiers as well as the Jesuits. Anyway, today's gospel is from Matthew chapter 14, verses 1 through 12. Let's begin in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. At that time, Herod, the Tetrarch, heard of the reputation of Jesus and said to his servants, "This man is John the Baptist. He has been raised from the dead. That is why mighty powers are at work in him." Now Herod had arrested John, bound him, and put him in prison on account of Herodias, the wife of his brother Philip. For John had said to him, "It is not lawful for you to have her." Although he wanted to kill him, he feared the people, for they regarded him as a prophet. But at a birthday celebration for Herod, the daughter of Herodias performed a dance before the guests, and delighted Herod so much that he swore to give her whatever she might ask for. Prompted by her mother, she said, "Give me here on a platter the head of John the Baptist." The king was distressed, but because of his oaths and the guests who were present, he ordered that it be given, and he had John beheaded in the prison. His head was brought in on a platter and given to the girl, who took it to her mother. His disciples came and took away the corpse and buried him, and they went and told Jesus. That was it. That's it. Okay, so we've got kind of a brutal scene. I know we got Herod, and he's holding this party, and you can see how much like the social pressure and like people's opinion influences people. Not only through Herod, because Herod kind of seemed reserved to bring the head of John the Baptist in front of everybody, but he gave in to the pressure of the crowd because he told them that they would, give them what they wanted. And even though he was unsettled because he thought that was an extreme request by the daughter, he still did it because of that public opinion and that public pressure. But in the same side, the daughter was also pressured by her mother to bring the head of John the Baptist. The daughter didn't really know what to ask for after performing this dance that everybody loved, and the mother ended up kind of influencing her daughter to bring the head. So you can see like how this public opinion just really influences this gospel here from Matthew. And I think that's something that we need to take to prayer, as far as ourselves too, and just ask ourselves and reflect upon like how much do we care about the opinion of others, and how much do we allow it to influence us, as far as our decision making, what we do with our lives, how we raise our kids, or how we run our church, whatever it is. We have all these social pressures and these matters of other people's opinion, whenever the reality of the situation is that we should only care about the opinion of God. And that's why prayer is so important. We should use the Ignatian spirituality exercises and just spend time in deep contemplation and meditation to kind of really reflect upon what is it that the Lord wants us to do. and that should be our highest priority. And that's a challenge today and every day, for you and also for me. It's just because that we are social beings, and so we need to just think about how often do we let that influence us and our decisions and our discernment. So enjoy taking that to prayer, and have a great day. God bless, and keep it real. In the Father, Son, and Spirit. Amen.